Metal Jesus Rocks here, and typically I like to play games that have a little bit more depth to them. Kind of maybe the role playing games like Baldur's Gate or Mass Effect, and maybe first person shooters that have like a little bit of depth to them, like BioShock or maybe Fallout. But then there are days when I just want to blow some shit up. Expendable came out for the Dreamcast in 1999 and was created by UK developer Rage Software. They actually made a bunch of arcade-like titles, including Incoming, which was a pretty fun game back in the day. And they also made the Striker games, if you remember those, some UK European football games. Pretty cool. But Expendable started off as an arcade title, and then they brought it to the Dreamcast and also the PlayStation 1 in 2000. And again, this is not a very complex game. It's a total shooter. You are one dude cruising around trying to blow a bunch of shit up. And I'll tell you what, if you were in the mood for a game that, it's got a plot, and typically I would do some research and tell you what that plot is, but who the hell cares? All you want to do is just shoot the things that are shooting you. And that's what this game delivers. I like to think of Expendable as the game that you would play hammered, completely drunk off your ass. And you don't want to think too much, and all you want to do is just go down a corridor and shoot a bunch of stuff. This is a game that's been done many times before. But, for a couple bucks, if you get a Dreamcast, it's awesome. I mean, basically what you do is, you just shoot everything that moves. You get new weapons and more armor. And there's also keys to unlock, and there's hostages to either save or mercy kill. And that's really about it. You just kind of go along, and every once in a while there's a boss battle. And, it's fun is its simplicity. So graphically, this is a pretty decent game, especially for an old Dreamcast title. It's completely rendered in 3D. There's real-time lighting. There's lots of textures. And the frame rate never falters, considering that there's so much going on. It's just kind of a joy to play. It's actually pretty impressive. Lots of stuff blows up, and the game never slows down for a second. Now, not everything is great about this game. I mean, it's definitely a budget title. And the reason for that is, frankly, is the controls. And it's not necessarily the fault of the game. It's actually the Dreamcast controller. The Dreamcast only has one analog stick on it. And this is a game that absolutely could be so much better with two analog sticks. Because you can't move and shoot in two different directions. And this game would be awesome if you could. So essentially what you've got to do is strafe all the time. And you see me doing that, going back and forth. And that's really all you can do. And it's kind of a one-trick pony. It's not really precise. If this game was more like Geometry Wars, it would be perfect, where you could sort of move off in one direction and be firing in another. But sadly, you can't. Instead, you just basically, you're strafing around something until it dies. And, unfortunately, it's not perfect. So if you happen to stumble across a copy of Expendable like I did for just a couple dollars, and you own a Dreamcast, man, this is a pretty cool game. I mean, it's not perfect, but damn, it is fun if you just want to blow some shit up.